Hello. In the last video, we gave the player character the ability to die. I want to go to the UI and widgets folder. We're going to add a widget for player dying, death widget, and I want to add a widget for the main menu. To the main menu, let's add a canvas panel. Let's add a horizontal box, vertical box afterward. Stretch the horizontal box over the canvas. Vertical box here. Text in the vertical box. I want a button. I want the text on the button. I want to take the button. I want to copy it and put it on the vertical box. Now I want to get a text. Put it in the vertical box again. Press these gray arrows. Get to the top of the button. I want to give it 35 padding. The other button I want to give 35 padding. The text, I want it centered. I want it to have 22.5 padding. The text can say main menu. On the text block, I want to make this button be the play button. Center that on the button. I want this to be the quit button. Center that on the button. If I go to the levels, here's main menu level. Nothing in open level. There's nothing in the level blueprint. That again is at the top. Open level blueprint. Here it is. Then begin play. I want to create widget. I want to create main menu widget. Owning player is get player controller. I'm gonna add this to my viewport. Add the viewport. I want to set the mouse cursor. Set show mouse cursor. I want to set input mode game UI only. Set input mode UI only. Player controllers from get player controller, the widget. The return value of widget. Do not lock. Lock always. You can flush input. If I start this, the main menu is not anchored. Go to the main menu widget. Go to the horizontal box. Anchor it to the whole screen. We try again. There's the main menu. You can play and quit. We go back to the main menu widget and add this functionality very fast. Select let's name these buttons so we can find them on the code side, on the scripting side. This is play button, and this is quit button. On play button, I want to open my map. Let's see what our map name is. It's demo map 01. I want to open that map. Demo map 01. On quit button. Oops, not. I don't want to use pressed. I want to use unclicked. You can drag out the execution, type quit. You can find quit game. Specific player is get owning player. Quit preference, quit. Now we can look at this menu. If we press play while in the main menu level, oops. After setting to open the main menu widget in the level blueprint, we can see the main menu. Play brings us to our map. We don't have input in the game. We try the menu again. Quit brings us out of the game. So when the player character, well, let's go to game mode. Game mode. On begin play. I want to create a sequence so that I can do more than one thing. I want to make this be my second sequence. With this game mode, I want to set input mode game only. Player controller is get player controller. Because whenever the game mode switches and the new and this map comes around, map spawns, I say according to this game mode, I should be using the game as the input. The input mode should be set to game, and so I switch the map, and this game mode is on that map, and the game mode says to pay attention to the game, not the UI. The input comes out through the game, not through the UI. That's one thing. That was doing the main menu widget. That was doing the the main menu widget. And I wanted to do the death menu widget. The death widget. Let's get the main menu widget. Let's grab all of this and paste it into the death widget. So here I want this text that says main menu to say death menu. I want play to be play and quit to be quit. And I also want to add a button that says go back to the main menu. Main menu. Play. Play can be called resume. Restart and quit. So when I press play to open the main menu again, we have a map where our main menu is located. Open level by name. It's on. Let's get our levels. It's main menu level. And in the main menu level, when that level opens up, the menu is displayed. So this is, it says play button. This is actually main menu PTN, main menu button. Restart. I want to this we need to call the function in the player controller that asks the game mode to spawn us. Get player controller. We're going to cast to our controller. Cast to player controller. I want to get spawn player. Want to do it that way. And for quit, let's go to main menu widget. Let's get the quit node. Death. Quit button. If you highlight it, it can be seen highlighted over here. You can select unclicked, and you can drag it there. This is the death menu. So that never appears. It doesn't appear right now. So let's go to the player character where we control the death. Player character. So here's is dead. Here's my player controller. Let's go over to player controller. I'm using this as a link back to it. I want to add custom event called player died. It's called player died. The input is a boolean called is dead. And I want to right click and promote that to a variable is dead. And branch. If it's true, I want to create a widget. I want it to be the death menu. Death widget. Owning player is owning player's player controller. And I'm going to add this to the viewport. Add to viewport. And we can create a reference to this. Well, we don't need to. Let's just drag this down here. And for assurance, we can set visibility to hidden. We don't want the death menu popping up or being up. in case death doesn't get reset or something. While we're on the topic of that, let's make sure that we do reset that variable that says if we're dead or not. Let's go set is dead. When we respawn, we are not dead. That's false. So let's check this. This only gets called. So when we get hit, we can get this function called player died. I want it back here, so I'm going to get all of this pasted here. I want the pure cast. Get this. We just need to get this function out of the player controller, so however you want to do that. If you want to use a soft reference or cast this way. Player died. Is that on a feed it here? Then it'll display it there. And when it's dead, I wanna get this when the player respawns and set it to false then. Let's try to go in and let's die. Let's press play. Here's our enemy. 78, 67, 56, 45, 34, 23, 12, 1. Okay. I don't have input. I can't get can't take control over the death menu. We also auto respawn. So when I die in the player character, I auto respawn. If I take this out and don't auto respawn, because now that's in the death menu. That might work for that. And if we go into the death widget, when this death widget spawns, event construct, set input mode, UI only. I want to get player controller or get owning player. Widget to focus is this. Mouse, lock always. You can do flush input. Let's try this now. Okay, I gotta show the mouse cursor. That show mouse. Let's try it now. Here we go. Let's see if we auto respawn. We didn't auto respawn. Main menu brings us back to the main menu. Restart restarts on this map and quit quits. Let's try quit. Okay. That was quit. I don't care if we have errors when we quit. Right now. I can go into game mode and work on that maybe. If I click restart, that should bring me back to this. That should spawn me again. Okay, so here I am, and then this menu doesn't go away. And if I click main menu, that brings me back to the main menu. I spawn again without the menu, because when the players... Okay, so when the death menu, when I press these buttons here, I want to remove from parent. Remove from parent. That means it removes it from the viewport, from any container widgets and the viewport. Container widget is something you can put widgets in. widget that holds other widgets. Let's go into the game mode. Let's get a function override for end play. And let's get a reference to this. Player character reference. Let's see if this fixes that error. Let's see if this fixes that. Let's see if this menu goes away now. Press restart. Okay, it goes away, and I don't regain control. So at the beginning of the game, in the player character, when I'm taking away the death menu, I want to set input mode to game only. Set input mode game only. Here's the player controller reference we need. And we can make this flush input. And I also want to set show mouse cursor. Set show mouse cursor to false. Now let's go to the final test. Okay. Restart. Okay, get control. Let's go back to main menu. Back to main menu. Play again. Let's die again. Press quit. I want to see how I was quit. Yeah, so when I don't spawn quick enough, and it destroys my character, then it gives me errors. So I want to say when I unpossess. So let's go to function override of player character, and when I unpossess, I'm gonna bring that up here where we destroy our body. I want to get that. And then whenever I unpossess the body, which is whenever I press to spawn a new one, I will destroy myself. Press quit. Don't need that. We press quit. No errors. Okay. So that was adding the death menu and the main menu. It is an event unpossessed. That was a function override. You go to functions and override. There's an event possessed and there's an event unpossessed. When you click them when they're on the graph, you can't find them in this list anymore. So as you see, you can't find unpossessed if you already deployed it. So now we have on damage, we deduct the damage. I print this out, but I can get rid of this little symbol. I'm not sure how to do that. This is just to say if they're dead or not. It's good to have that check. But if they are, then I run the player died. I disable input. The player died function. It checks what I've sent to it from the player controller. If they do die, it creates the death menu widget and adds to the viewport. If they're not dead, which I only ever call this after setting it false at the beginning of the player's life. So at the beginning of the player's life, the death menu is hidden. At the end of the player's life, the death menu is added to the viewport. Here, I want to go here. Here, where I add this make array, I want to add under array, and I want to get this player start array, and I want to do this. This is what I want to do with this. Okay, thank you.